Monkey. Oh. Monkey. Ooh. Monkey go land walk. Monkey no go water swim. Monkey eat banana with thumbs. Monkey no like microscopic algae. Monkey swim vine in jungle. Monkey no come in egg bag off of Amazon. Monkey. Monkey. So, sea monkeys. The phenomena that's sweeping the nation. I mean, everybody and their mom wants a piece of these things. Except it's not sweeping the nation, like, at all. And it hasn't been since the 70s. Sea monkeys are a weird thing, and I think it's about time that all of us acknowledge that. I always heard about them growing up, and I don't even know why. But the picture in my brain was just, like, actual monkeys underwater, maybe with a fishtail like a mermaid or something. I had no idea what they actually were. And to be fair, what a great concept would it be to just have actual gorillas underwater. I mean, here's my money, take it. Plus, I love monkeys. I mean, they're one of my favorite animals out there. They're so similar to us, but just better in every single way. They get to sit around all day, eat bananas with their feet, throw their poop at the wall, swing from vine to vine. I mean, I'm jealous of them. If I could be a monkey, I'd probably do it. So if monkeys are awesome, and so is every single animal that just resembles them at least a little bit, gorillas, orangutans, etc., surely sea monkeys are also awesome, right? Yeah, definitely wrong. When I look at these things, I want to shiver, tremble, and die. In what world does this look like a monkey? In what world is this, and somehow also this? This is not a monkey. This is also not a monkey. I don't know where this nickname possibly came from. But maybe I'm being just too judgmental. Maybe they have a great personality, you know? So, I ordered them online. I mean, Sea Monkeys on Mars. What a great name. They even got a little astronaut in there you can't see. He's right here. He's the exact same shape as the Sea Monkeys mascot, which is probably the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. If you ever see a creature that looks like that, just run. As fast as you can, the opposite direction. Now I have my knife. Just got a little tape right here. I didn't even know they were still making these things. I thought they discontinued them a long time ago. This is water purifier. Purifier? I hardly know her. We got 2. Instant live eggs. How crazy would it be if monkeys came in eggs? You could just grow them at home. We got 3. Sea monkey growth food. What an ominous name for something. Growth food. Imagine if they called normal pet food. Like you go to the store, pick up some dog growth food. We also have... What in God's green earth is this? I'm scared to know the purpose of this. Also have something kind of shaped like a paddle. Got a sea monkey on it. You can't really see though. And after that, just the instructions. These are going to be really necessary. I have no idea what I'm doing. Here we go. Cute little setup. I'm really excited just about this whole glass jar thing. I'm definitely going to keep this once I'm done. Gosh, dang it, dude. I mean, is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? I mean, just look at that. Look at that little guy. That's so cool. I'm actually really excited now. So... we have our instructions. Congratulations on becoming the owner of the most fantastic pets to ever live and breathe. What a claim right off the bat. The most fantastic pets to ever live and breathe? Are you kidding me? Have you guys ever heard of a dog or a cat or anything else? I'd rather have any other pet besides these things. This kit will enable you to not only bring the original sea monkeys to life, but to watch them grow, breed, and form families. Because they are so incredible, we know that you'll have more fun with them than any aquatic creature you've ever owned. If you take good care of them, they will reward you with endless hours of pleasure and enjoyment. Pet sea monkeys are really alive and are always eager to put on a show. I already know for a fact right now that once these are done, they're just going to be sitting dead still as if they're dead in this tank. They're not going to form an entire economy, an entire government system, and families and connections in this thing. Honestly, maybe they will evolve and form a religion or something in here. I don't know. Just by following the easy instructions, you create instant life? Someone must have been high on cocaine when writing this instruction manual. Hatching time, once again, doesn't answer the question at all. It says hatching time, sea monkeys' eggs vary in shell thickness. Just answer the question, man. Just answer the question. And we have a cute little graph. And I think we might be ready to start. I got a room temperature bottle of water. And I'm supposed to fill up to this line, I guess. As you can see, it's full now. All right, now we need packet number 1. And now I think I stir it up. Is that what this is for? Alright, now that the water's good, ready to go, we got the solution in it. We just gotta wait 24 hours and then we can start these things. All right, it's been 24 hours. It's time to grow the sea monkeys. All right, it's been well over 24 hours. I think it's time to plant these monkeys now. As you can tell, the water is just full. It is full of bubbles because that water is ready to support the life of these sea monkeys. This is the purest water in the world. I'm assuming the eggs are already fertilized. It's a deal breaker if I have to fertilize them myself. That would be kind of gross. The water's turning blue, and it has weird little speckles in it. It has speckles of blue. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. I'm kind of concerned now. I hope that these eggs just didn't get crushed up somehow. Well, I guess we'll find out. Gently stir the water in the tank for the first 4 days after you add pouch number 1. Well, that's awkward. I've not been doing that. All right, everybody, we're going to meet back up on day 5 for the growth food because that's the next step, I guess. Okay, that's it for now. I'll continue to keep you guys updated throughout the week, and I'll see you in the next one. So I've let these sea monkeys marinate for like 5 days, and I'm starting to see some results. There's some cute little guys in there now. There's some cute little guys. Out of nowhere, our tiny ecosystem is now flourishing with life. And these little guys have completely changed my perspective on this entire experiment. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I started this experiment, my entire goal was to just take the piss out of the whole thing. I ordered sea monkeys on Amazon like 2 months ago, preparing for this video. My whole goal was to just make fun of it the whole time. You can't even see them. You can't even see them. They're so itty bitty, but they're in there somewhere. I actually can't see them right now. Oh, I see one. I see one. He's just itty bitty. Oh, I see more. So going back to what the manual said, they claimed, "Congratulations on becoming the owner of the most fantastic pets to ever live and breathe." And honestly, I'm starting to get convinced. I hardly have to do anything to take care of them. I do have to put this growth food in today, but the truth is, they're so low maintenance. They just chill. It's just me and the sea monkeys. You know, they have their life. I have mine. They have their space. I have my own space. They don't hop in the bed and wake me up in the middle of the night because that would be really creepy, honestly. This kit will enable you not only bring the original sea monkeys to life, but to watch them grow, breed, and form families. I'm seeing that unfold right now. There's Kevin. There's Kevin. He's just swimming around. He's just having a good time. There's Maurice. Maurice. I can't tell if some of these are sea monkeys or just like sediment in the water. I don't know how many sea monkeys are actually supposed to grow in here personally. I don't know if it's supposed to be like 5 or 50. Honestly, going in, I couldn't think of a single thing that would be less fun than these things. And I still kind of think that any other fish, just anything else you could ever own. Like, what if you owned a shark? You're saying that a shark wouldn't be more exciting than owning these things? Any other aquatic creature you could own. An octopus. A freaking gigantic squid. You're saying that these are undoubtedly better than any aquatic creature you could possibly own. That is a crazy statement. That's a crazy thing to say. Very bold claim. Very bold claim. But they backed it up. They weren't wrong. I love these guys. I love them already. I really wasn't expecting to, but it's already, the transformation is taking place already. And today, it's time to feed them. It's time to feed them some growth food. Feed your sea monkeys 1 small scoop of, oh, the measuring spoon. Where's the spoon? Spoon. And there's very little indention. Very little indention. They don't need very much. All right, the main ingredient is assorted mixed salts and organic ground vegetable powder. Sounds delicious. Really, I don't want to like spill this. Oh shoot. Oh, it just got all over my leg. It just got all over my leg. Shoot. This might be a spoonful just here. This is not a scientific measurement of any sort, but I think I'm just gonna... It's not... Oh, there's some in my finger. You disgusting animals. You eat this stuff? It actually kind of smells like a freaking ranch flavored potato chip. I don't know what that means, but they're probably munching right now. I don't know the next process. I don't know what we do next. So we fed them. By the time I have to feed them again, I'll probably have to put some extra water in there. They're just gonna marinate. They're gonna marinate right there. They're gonna cook in that sunlight, and we're gonna see where it takes them. We're gonna see where it takes them. But I'm sure they're gonna grow big and strong after that sea monkey growth food that tastes like dirt. So, it's been several days since I fed them their nasty chemical growth hormone type food. Whatever's in that packaging, I have no idea. Also, quick note, please ignore the fact that this entire room changes every single time that I show a different day. I sort of had a mental breakdown over spring break and was really concerned about how it looked on camera. You know, I care so much about organization. I even bought a calendar. I bought one of these big wall calendars. And I get that it says that it starts in July, but this is just the sample page. and I kind of just lift it up here, I figured they were just showing a sample of a certain month. I didn't consider the fact that maybe this calendar actually starts in July, because right here, it says in big letters, 2023 to 2024. So I didn't even think about it. But then in very small letters, right there, you can barely see it on camera, it specifies that it is July of 2023 to June of 2024. I didn't even know they made calendars. I didn't know they made and sold calendars that don't start in January. But I digress. Back to sea monkeys. Not only have I seen no growth whatsoever, like at all, but I can't find any more than one sea monkey. And I think there's only one sea monkey because I keep looking. I've looked so hard. I've looked anywhere I possibly could, and there's no monkeys, plural. Just one monkey, singular. Now, may I point out that the other day on our last check-in, like 5-6 days ago, I know we had at least two, I think more, but I could always see two at a time just glancing in there. There are times I look right now, today specifically, I can't even find the one. Where did the other one go? He didn't just disappear, he didn't swim away, and I was starting to worry that I overfed him because there's still a bunch of deposit, like it said on the instruction manual that if there's sediment in there from the food that you put in there, you probably overfed him. But I'm like, I don't even know if I gave him enough. But it's not because I fed him too much. It's because there's no sea monkeys to eat it in the first place. You know, this product was really starting to grow on me. I thought this was going to be a good video, a good product. I didn't think it would be good buying it. But, you know, the transformation was taking place. I was really warming up to it, having a good time. But now I don't have any sea monkeys. Did some of them just not hatch? I poured like 50 eggs into here. To be honest with y'all, I've gotten really impatient with these guys. I hate to say it. I started their progress weeks and weeks in advance so that I could have this video, you know, on a scheduled timer. So I've been grinding at this for several weeks now. Now they just have the audacity not to hatch. Let's see, monkeys. Let's grow to be big little boys now. Don't you know Peyton's trying to make a video? Don't you know Peyton's trying to make a video with you guys? Exploit you for money? I'm not monetized, so that's not actually true. Sea monkeys, or should I say monkey at this point, you're on thin ice. I'm on a tight schedule. I'm only giving you a couple more days, and I'm going to take matters into my own hands if I don't see some progress in that time limit. So count your days, sea monkeys. Count them, because in a couple days, I'm going to have to make a business decision, and I don't want to get rid of you. So be warned. Be warned. I consider myself a patient person. I really do. That doesn't mean my attention span is anything special. It's definitely not. If conditions aren't absolutely perfect, I promise you I will not get a single thing done. I need the right kind of music, right kind of lighting, I need caffeine in my system at all times, and if there's anyone else in the room, I promise you I will not get a single thing done. If anyone has access to Adderall, please come in contact with me. But when I say that I'm a patient person, I mean that I recognize that some things just take time. But I promise you I will not be giving these guys a single extra day, a single extra hour for them to grow, when I've already given them 3 weeks, when they're supposed to only take 2. And luckily, since the last check-in when I could only find 1, I can now confidently say that there's at least 2, maybe 3 in here. When there's supposed to be maybe 15, 20, not exactly sure how many were supposed to be in there, but more than that, I can assure you there are supposed to be more than that. And on top of that, they're still infant size. They're about the size of like head lice. They even look like head lice. They're not pretty to look at all. I sort of set an ultimatum last check-in that if something didn't pick up here, the verdict was not going to be very good. And spoiler alert, it's bad. The verdict is very, very bad, and I'm not even going to try to hide that. But I will confidently admit that I didn't necessarily hold on to my end of the bargain either. The instructions definitely stated that if the temperature did not get maintained over 70 degrees, that the growth and production would slow down. And while I know the thermostat is set at 71 and that it's always about 10 degrees hotter in here, that doesn't necessarily mean that the water stayed at that temperature. If this water is 71 degrees like the room is, then they have zero excuse. The instructions also recommended sunlight for good growth. And instead, it's been sitting in the natural lighting of an Edison bulb and a Minecraft redstone lamp. So I'm sure that's also helped. As I pondered this 4-week experience of me trying to raise sea monkeys, I recalled back to the convoluted instructions where they made some bold claims. The most fantastic pets to ever live and breathe, and you'll have more fun with them than any aquatic creature you've ever owned. And I realized that I've never personally owned any other aquatic creature other than these. I think it's a ridiculous thing to say. Any other aquatic creature could not beat these. In fact, it says that any other pet couldn't beat them. But how can I verify that if I've never had an aquatic animal for myself? So I did what any other normal person would do to try to figure out and prove my point. I went to the store and got a fish. Now the betas caught my eye because of their individualistic lifestyles. They're fierce and aggressive and are completely fine just chilling by themselves. For a fish named after betas, these guys are alphas in my heart. I went with a vibrant female who seemed really sweet. I appropriately named her Blue, and I love her already. PetSmart charged $11 for a small plastic crappy fishbowl, so I went to Goodwill instead and found this comically large glass pitcher for $5. A perfect home for Blue. After clearing off a place for her to live, I put her in and she's the happiest gal in the world. I would die for this fish, and I'd like to think that she'd die for me. You know, sea monkeys aren't fun, vibrant colors. They're actually clear. Their skin is clear. Kind of gross. And heck, they're hardly big enough to see with the naked eye. You have to get really close and squint to even have a shot. They're not supposed to be anything special, though. They're just the water version of an ant farm. And it's not like ant farms are anything special either. However, there is one really exciting and good use for sea monkeys, and that comes in the fact that they are actually scientifically brine shrimp. And I actually just found out that betta fish are a known predator of brine shrimp. So I think you know what has to happen now. Hey guys, it's Peyton here, and I think you know what I have to do. Alright, Blue, it's time to eat. It's time to eat, Blue. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, he just ate one. Oh my gosh, he just ate one. Oh gosh, he just ate another. She just ate another. No, not Kevin. Oh no, not Kevin. No, that was Maurice. Maurice. Oh frick. No. Is this humane? Honestly, for any vegans watching, I'm really sorry. This must be traumatizing. I'm sorry. Oh gosh. Yo, that's freaking crazy, bro.